Are you ready?
How's it going, everybody? Jason and Aaron from Bottle Barn here.
Still here.
Still here. And we're back
Yeah, it's been
with
a while.
another whiskey video review.
What is it? This is a showcase.
A showcase.
Yeah.
We're back with a whiskey showcase, a single barrel showcase.
Our single barrels.
That's right. As you probably know, maybe you don't, we go to Kentucky at least twice a year, and we also have sample sets sent to us throughout the year, and we try to evaluate and find the very best barrels available.
The cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. We also try to find sometimes things that are off profile, things you're not going to find every day. And these are two of the latest barrels we've done within the last year. And the Pinhook, we got a little bit left. That was from a year ago.
Okay.
So speaking of cream, we got Cream of Kentucky. That is Jim Rutledge's little program there. Jim Rutledge, of course, master distiller at Four Roses for decades, industry legend, put Four Roses back on the map in America. Just, like I said, industry legend, well respected. He's been involved in a number of different projects. Cream of Kentucky is his baby. We got a barrel from them. We got a Pinhook, which is 9-year MGP.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
So I was fortunate enough when I was still a customer to go along the October trip in 2024.
Right.
And this was this I think was the last pick that we did.
I think so.
After a long day of picks.
Yeah.
It was a fun day, great day. Highly recommend it if you get the opportunity. But this, we got 10 samples that day. Out of the 10, it was kind of contentious. We were battling to see what won, but I think I was the final vote. And so this one in particular just hit all the right notes for me, and luckily most of everybody who was there
And
agreed.
despite the fact that we have a little bit left, a crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite.
Every regular customer that I know that bought a bottle that came and said, man, that was just outstanding. The Four Roses picks are always well received. This one in particular. As most of you know, they have 10 different recipes. This is an OBSK. The B standing for the higher rye content of the two. The K is the yeast strain. And then this was 8-year, 9 months. So just under 9 year. Like I said, very well received. Just a sign of the time that we have a little bit left.
Yeah. But this one was great. Anyway, we'll get to that one.
Let's get to that. Should we dig in?
Let's dig in. Let's
All
go.
right, I'm going to start with the Cream of Kentucky. Hey, cheers. Good to be back with you.
Yeah. So I remember this one. We had like 4 or 5 samples that day.
Yep. And we just released this a couple weeks ago. It just came out.
Like cherry cordial. I mean, we have the tasting notes, but like...
Well, I'm getting, and we didn't mention this in the write-up for it. I did pick it up the very first day, and I'm picking it up again today. There's almost like a hint of butterscotch. There's this kind of, unctuous kind of...
I get that, yeah. It smells really good. Really ethanol, though.
Yeah.
Lots of ethanol.
Yeah, that cherry's really starting to... Now that it's opening up, that cherry's really coming to the fore. Cherry again on the palate to me. Mm-hmm. I don't remember exactly how old this is. Certainly the youngest of this lineup. Both of these year 9, but great texture for a
it's
young
so
whiskey.
oily and really good. I'm at a loss for tasting notes, even though I just brushed up on the tasting notes. It's just there's like a nice citrus, nice cherry.
Yeah, I'm picking up a lot more of the grain too than I normally would. Sort of a
that may
cornbread thing.
That may indicate a little youth.
Yeah,
but still, it's
certainly
a
you got to
powerhouse.
think. These things are made from grain, right? And then obviously the longer they spin in barrel, the more barrel notes you're going to pick up. Yeah, I get a lot of cherry though. At least today, that's the thing that's really standing out to me is cherry. That cherry cordial.
Yeah. It's like a mixture. It's like a cherry orange with I don't want to say liqueur. I don't want people to think that it's too sweet or anything. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just like cherry, orange, a little bit of tobacco, spice, pepper. I mean, it's great.
Yeah,
It's really good.
any hint of sweetness that comes out initially gets really tapered off by that spice.
Yeah.
And that nice warmth from the alcohol.
And the viscosity really helps too. I mean, it just coats the palate. It's nice and oily.
It's a winner. Well, I thought this was a little odd that they put tasting notes on the bottle itself, especially since it was our single barrel. Obviously, they tasted it. They're saying vanilla wafer, spiced pie, black tea, coconut, dark berries, soft cola finish, hints of nutty oak.
I get the cola.
Yeah.
I don't know about any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
It's more cherry orange to me.
I mean, who knows who wrote that? Right? Just ended up there.
I'll say if I've learned anything from friends in the wine industry, it just kind of comes out of nowhere.
I think there's like a Rolodex of flavors sometimes, fruit Rolodex, and then, anyways, nice stuff.
Yeah, great stuff.
$80, I want to say.
$79.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$79.99. Once again, Jim Rutledge, absolute legend in the industry. I can't wait to see if this is how good this stuff is at a slightly bit younger age, how this stuff's going to
Definitely.
just progress and get better and better. Hopefully, by supporting the brand now, we'll see some great releases, and maybe we'll get our hands on some.
Yeah, that'd be
Let's
good.
move on. Pinhook. Pinhook's been around for, at least 10, 11 years now.
Yeah.
This is part of their vertical series, so every year they released an older and older whiskey. And this was the 9-year. And then this was also a single barrel, so we got to choose from a number of different samples. Were you in on that?
I was not. I was a mere customer when this happened.
Kind of shy right now.
Oh man, this is what I would expect from MGP, honestly. Just there's that kind of minerality, the oak, the cherry. I mean, it's
and you could just smell the kind of the progression of what time in cask, time in oak does to corn mash. Oh yeah, that's good, man.
Whoa, that is a lot better than the little taste I had the other day.
That's
Man,
really good. I mean, in fairness, it's been open a real long time, and I think we've discussed this before. Just like wine, these products develop as exposed to oxygen. Obviously, they develop at a lot slower rate than wine, but the longer they're open,
that contact, that air contact, it just kind of opens it up. I mean, like, I've had a number of experiences where you come back a week, month, maybe even a year sometimes, and the flavors just completely.
Well, people talk about the neck pour, right? Like, right when you first open something, it's not always at its peak.
I'm a believer of the neck pour.
Yeah,
the neck pour thing is 100%.
Real. Well, like you said, I mean, I don't know how many products very rarely has it gone the other way where they've gotten worse. I've had a few of those bottles, but usually they improve over time. And things like a brand that always does that for me, the barrels we've done with Maker's Mark. At first, I'm always like, wow, they're a little oaky, and I don't know if this is my thing. And then, boom, usually around the 6-month mark, I'm like, wow, this is incredible.
Historically, for me, the Jack Daniel's age stated releases, those have always become the ones that I've had have all of them came off just so tight and almost like they were over oaked. Yeah. And then I just let them sit for a week, a month, and then they just evolve into just these glorious, unctuous, just great things.
Spoiler alert, we'll be doing a Jack Daniel's little showcase.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to this. This is spectacular.
This is awesome. There's a lot of minerality, not like Dickel minerality, but like not quite Flintstone vitamins but it's like the minerality's there.
Yeah, more. Yeah, that Dicko. It's a particular side of minerality. This is a little stony.
This is
I would
more
call it stony.
Yeah, stony. But oh man,
But man, the texture and just the way it lays on your tongue and it just sort of coats my entire mouth. And I get these like real nice kind of light caramel. It's like not really a dark caramel, but really kind of a lightly cooked sugar.
It's on the brighter side for sure. It's not like those dark, rich, but it's like
it's better than I remember. It's been a while. This kind of we when we were talking about what we were going to do, I just sort of found this on my shelf and wasn't even thinking about it at first. But I'm really glad to revisit this one because it's
I'm glad I'm getting to taste it.
And we do have a little bit left. There's not a whole lot in the store, but
there's a few cases.
Yeah, a couple cases. Yeah. If you rush down right now, we're closed, but I will open the door if you want a bottle. Just
that's at $89.99, I think, for this one.
I think it might even be less now.
Is it?
We lowered some of the prices on the ones we had from last year. You might be right. I guess we should have done a little research before we.
I mean, we sell this stuff.
Video.
I think it's $89.99.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive in that.
You're right. All right. Should we go on to?
Oh man.
So again, Aaron's first trip to Kentucky with us.
Yeah.
Aaron and his wife Rachel. We had a blast. We went to Heaven Hill. We went to Wild Turkey. We did multiple picks at Heaven Hill. One for a whiskey group.
The larceny that you saw in a previous video. Yeah, we did that.
That was that day.
That was earlier that day. Same day.
You guys hit some distillery that I had never heard
yeah,
of,
we went to Glens Creek. Hit up Glens Creek. We also went to Cox Brewing Company. The Good Times. Those guys are something else.
Yeah.
They certainly got their own thing going. But anyway,
we did a tasting out in a field on the back of a pickup truck.
See, now I don't know what would be better, like going to Glens Creek, seeing the ruins of the old Crow Distillery, or like tasting whiskey off the back of some dude's pickup.
Yeah,
That's pretty rad.
And then the dude's dad just taking us out on a four-wheeler, just ripping through the countryside and overlooking the hills in Lawrenceburg, overlooking Wild Turkey. It was
honestly a flip a coin sounds great to me.
Yeah,
but man,
shout out to Ron for setting that one up. Anyway, so this again, I don't want to speak in hyperbole, but legendary Bottle Barn pick. I just everybody that commented on it loved it.
A lot of people. It's my opinion that maybe people are shy about or hesitant because of the age statement.
Yeah.
And I mean,
but the thing
it's like 8 year, 9 month. It's like, sure, there's other picks that are older, but like this is a 6. This is the highest in the Rick House. I think that's where maybe the flavor just evolves. It's so everyone I've sold this to has come back.
It's got a lot more pop than the Pinhook, but it's got that same, it just coats my tongue.
Oh my God.
It's just so full of flavor. I like all three of these, but this thing's just got another level of flavor and waves and waves.
Not to toot my own horn, but I think we picked the winner.
Cheers, man.
This is...
Well, Aaron's
we
right.
should probably describe it.
Yeah. Well, one more comment on it. Like you were saying, so most distilleries we go to give you 3, maybe 5, maybe 6 barrels. Four Roses has 10 different recipes. The only distillery to do that I know of. And when they have one of each of the recipes available, they give them to you all. It's a daunting task. You're sitting there with a wheel of samples.
You're just going back and forth.
No clue
like,
what is what. You don't know ages. You don't know recipes. You know that there's one of each recipe. If you know Four Roses, you might know a little bit about what yeast strains, what effect it has on it. It's a really tough pick to do. We had picked 2 other barrels, and that's also dangerous before. But this really was probably the most heated debate after a pick. This one wanted this one wanted that. We had pared it down.
We were kind of split.
We had a split.
Yeah.
And I'm just
glad. What I think is funny, I think at the end of that day, like we were actually, all our votes were pointing towards another barrel. Mm-hmm. But it was like, no. Like
There
this
was
one,
something special about it.
yeah,
And I don't remember there was a particularly lot, a particular recipe with a particular lot that was like all over the buzz and the internet and the buzz in the whiskey circles. And one of the guys that we were there with begged us to take a look at this other barrel, and we put it back in the mix, and it was really good. And it turned out to be that one. And then I think Ron to my right was like, oh, we got to take, I think it was an OBSO, kind of a random off-profile thing. But I just knew like you did that this one was something special.
this was the one. So on the nose, it's kind of almost bready a little bit. At least today it's smelling a little bready. I mean, this is a fresh crack.
Yeah.
So
It's just going to get better and better. And
Yeah.
I remember when I we tasted it here,
Yep.
and I was like, okay. And then I brought it home, and that weekend it just, every time I didn't drink anything else. I kept just, if I wanted a second or maybe even a third, I just kept opening that.
This bottle, I think, lasted 3-4 weeks, maybe
Yeah.
2-3-4 weeks. Like this was the fastest
for each of us.
for each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Several
think I
bottles.
remember sending you a picture going like,
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm getting this like orange hard candy thing, and I don't remember if that was in my original notes, but I'm getting a big citrusy kind of.
yeah. There's like this nice on the palate. I remember like this black tea. There's like this tea note. Maybe that's like maybe a little tannin or something, but
Yeah.
it's just, this is one of the best.
Yeah.
It's
Most
delicious.
complex picks we've done. Like I say, I put it up there. We've been doing picks, heck, for a really long time. The store, going back to the early, 2002, 2003. It was spotty back then, and then we sort of picked it up again. We used to do a lot of Four Roses picks with a guy by the name of Jack Mitchell, Jack and Tony's. It was a bar here in Santa Rosa. But we've been doing them really solid, probably right before COVID on. So 7-8 years now, on a regular basis, and this is one of the best ones we've ever done.
Awesome.
Sign of the times, we still have some, but lucky for you, $99.99, $100. I don't know.
I mean, if Christmas is coming up,
yeah,
I mean, at the risk of sounding like a salesman, like, this is the bottle you buy for your friends. They will not be disappointed.
will not be disappointed. Both of these awesome too. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
All right.
I mean,
Thanks for joining us, and cheers. I'm going to finish
cheers.
this up.
Thank you. Man, it really is good. Good Lord.